All right, let's get into audience questions for the week. Very important, relevant questions that tie together a lot of the different issues that we've been discussing. First one is, hey, David, if the third quarter numbers really are as good as Donald Trump predicts, could that rocket Trump to reelection on November 3rd? So understand the timing. First quarter is January, February, March. The first quarter numbers came out on April 30th as an estimate, and then they were more fine-tuned on May 30th. The second quarter, April, May, June, we got estimated second quarter numbers on July 30th, and then we will get presumably more accurate and precise numbers on August 30th. So that means that for the third quarter, July, August, September, we will get estimates of GDP on October 30th. That is 4 days before the presidential election. So I would not just be thinking it's possible, I would be thinking it's almost a guarantee that on October 30th, there will be good GDP numbers. Why? Why will they be good? Well, when the GDP goes down more than 30%, you have a new, significantly lower baseline, a record low baseline, meaning any increase is going to seem relatively larger. Now, bear in mind, think about the number 100. If you start at 100 and you lose 30%, you're down at 70. If you then gain 20%, you go back up to 84. Okay? Down 30%, up 20%. You start at 100, you go down to 70, you go back up to 84. You will hear Trump claim on October 30th, this is the biggest rise in GDP in American history. And it will be true on a percentage basis because of that new lower base of 70, so to speak. But we will still be at 84. We will still be imagining it's 20% up. We will still be down 16% from where we were before the second quarter. So will the economy really be doing great when we get that announcement? No. Will Donald Trump try to take credit for it? Of course. And will Donald Trump claim that it is the best GDP result we have ever had? Yes. Now, I am worried about this. I genuinely am worried about it. Why? Because there's a lot of really ignorant people. There's a lot of easily manipulable or manipulatable, I don't know if either or both are words, people. And there are also people who really don't want to vote for Joe Biden, and they will look for any excuse not to do it. And so, inevitably, we need to plan for it. On October 30th, we will have 96 hours before the election, during which we will need to fight the talking point that no one has ever overseen a bigger GDP increase in a single quarter than Donald Trump. And it will be true. But of course, it will not be reflective of the broader economic situation. And that is really what we all need to remember. And listen, this gets me back to poll says Biden's up 9. Margin of error is 3.5. That means it's possible Biden's really only winning by 2. If Trump swings just 1% of the population on October 30th by saying, look at this great GDP victory, that might mean Biden wins the popular vote by 1. And you can, as we know from 2016, you can win the popular vote and still lose the Electoral College. We've seen that with Hillary Clinton. We saw it with Al Gore in the year 2000. We've actually seen it several times. So we need to be very, very vigilant. We need to plan for it, okay? And in fact, this is where Democrats are just terrible. We know this is going to happen. On October 30th, Trump will claim that he has fixed everything and brought us the biggest economic prosperity, all that stuff. What do we do for those 96 hours to ensure that it doesn't work to swing the election in his favor? I don't know what the answer is, but it's going to happen, and we damn well better have a plan.